Well, you know what? You're gay.
Welcome to the shit show.
Oh shit, we're recording.
This shit show. I am Siren.
I'm the Con Man.
I'm John.
And welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And we'll pick up from where we left off last time.
And the reactions are not nearly as fun anymore. Sad face.
You mean anyway?
Excuse me.
Roasted.
Where is Sayori anyway?
She's dead!
Oh, there you are.
Sayori is sitting at her desk in the corner of the room, kind of like Siren, looking down at nothing.
When I sleep. What are you talking about?
But then when you wake up, it's real shit.
I walk over to her.
I walk over to her.
Hey,
Fuck
Sayori.
off.
You weren't reading.
Die. I whip my hand in front of her face.
Nani?
You're spacing out
I
again.
take back what I said last episode. I think Siren's meaner to Sayori.
Sorry. Well, okay. To be fair, they said she has an annoying voice at the very beginning of the game.
Well, you know what? I can't really dispute that, but still.
I mean, it
Don't
did say girl with an annoying voice.
Well, actually, I didn't describe her as an annoying girl.
It's a girl with an annoying voice.
I thought it was, okay, whatever. Go ahead.
You
It
heard an
might
annoying
have just
voice.
been annoying girl, but that sort of implies annoying voice in some
You can
circumstances.
go talk to everyone else.
Huh?
Nani?
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
That's a bad meme, my friend.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
That's exactly what I just did.
Well,
I just tried to have fun.
alright. If you say so.
I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Damn it! Fucking Sayori's bitch ass has caused us to not get to spend time with Natsuki. Fuck. At her desk. Senpai! What's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
You think so?
I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber up and down her desk.
Rubber eraser, check yourself before you wreck
No,
yourself.
it's just a rubber.
Check your zipper.
It's, well, see, if I had a rubber, I would.
Eraser, I barely know.
I would
Rubber,
really,
I barely
I would really
Her, I
appreciate.
barely know her.
Maybe there's something on her
in her
mind. But I'm surprised I'm the
not
only
the
one.
one-
I'm the one
I'm-
asking.
wow.
You. I'm not the one asking you, senpai.
We both fucked that.
You certainly know
her
a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's
important to me, too.
I mean, I'm also friends with her.
And I also care about her well-being of my club
club.
members. You know? we made the same mistake.
Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? Nani? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you
Are you
sure?
sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with
the
the person of interest.
Oh.
Oh?
Person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm dense.
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, senpai.
Me?
Nani?
How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well,
I probably shouldn't say too much, but
Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Nani?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club.
It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What?
What I'm saying is she's a literal lightning bug now. She is a firefly.
You would not believe your eyes if 10,000 Monica's.
Or 10,000 Sayori.
No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always
Because
been full of
you're
sunshine.
always around her, dipshit.
She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been.
it.
See, mean.
You're so funny, senpai. Have
You thought
that
maybe
you've
you've
always
always seen her
as
so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Ellipses.
Don't fuck with me, bitch. I said,
said
too much.
I'm sorry.
I'm
What do I know anyway?
I just revealed the whole plot of the game. How does it make you feel, senpai?
I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll talk to her anyway. So try not to think about it for now.
Alright.
Monica.
Why are you voicing me?
Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her.
She's like a teacher. I don't like this anymore.
John's being gay.
I mean, you were before, so fuck off.
Ouch.
But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. She's telling her to kill herself.
Oh.
I sigh and sit myself down. You couldn't say I sit down? I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary.
I'm no longer angsty. What the fuck?
I care now. What? No.
I have emotions?
I'm supposed to be a blank character so that the player can easily insert themselves into me and be me. This isn't okay.
Be me. B17. Okay.
B17. Miss.
It's Monica's, whatever.
But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Because I am.
Always feel like
somebody's watching me! I glance around
Her
the room.
name is Yuri.
Yuri peering at her from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with that flustered look on her face. Why did we get Yuri?
No.
Oh, yes.
I realized that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never actually seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself.
Yes.
But now it's a little easier for me to do that.
Yeah.
I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Don't worry, Siren. You'll get your comeuppance soon for all this shit. You are actually fucking creepy.
Yes.
Like, I have never been more disturbed by a human being in my life.
Yes.
Relax. You didn't even do it. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts. I can't think. How are you even
I'm
able
a blank
to tell
character.
I was thinking like
I'm a
that?
blank character slate. My thoughts are the player.
I have
I'm a
no
blank.
internal.
I'm a
organs.
blank. I'm a blank.
I'm a blank.
I'm a blank. Fuck you.
Thanks.
Nice.
Very bland.
No.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, but I do.
it's something that I do a lot.
But you don't.
So it wasn't hard for me to spot.
Do, but you don't.
It wasn't. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and
Holy
expression.
shit.
Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
You are creepy.
No, you're not. You're perfect.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern or anything.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
Hey, bring the window up above OBS, just so we can see, so we can monitor.
We can monitor the Monica.
And okay, files are still normal. I was just checking. All right, we're good.
It's not really that big of a deal.
John changes the word order of the pre-written text.
I was just feeling a bit uneasy about blank being Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. If you wonder why I sound any sort of different, because I have a cold.
That's quite romantic.
It sucks. Eh? Nanny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. I must have misunderstood. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Just friends.
Why you're
friend zone.
Look, bro, she cut her face. Did you see that? There's cuts
see.
on her face.
It's a blush.
No, bro, it was cuts on her face because she's emo.
Ha!
Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Senpai! The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath pain and sight.
Plain sight.
Plain sight.
Pain!
Without love, you literally like can't get off the emo.
And there are many
you've heard
untold
plain as a
mysteries
pain.
behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. You don't know my life.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
Mm-hmm. I think that Sayori is very complex. Is a very complex person. Her
In-
mannerisms
wait,
on the.
Indian?
What?
I'm in the literature club. I can speak.
Vagine and Bob.
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match.
Bitch lasagna.
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. Maybe she is a bitch lasagna. You don't know that.
Yes, she is.
And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. As we look over Sayori and she's doing the eraser thing again. It's like, I think that's not Sayori anymore. I think that might be Monica in Sayori's body.
But I mean, like, I kind of know what it is though, because like you're just kind of thinking and you're just kind of like idly moving your body, not really thinking about it.
Except mostly it's just pens with me, just like random scribbles.
I click stuff. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your. It looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? I'm in the literature club.
Well, I guess that was the case.
I just beat my arm with a chair.
We should stop.
Sayori,
That's gay.
she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
That's also gay.
I guess.
Are you implying Senpai is a girl? I mean, I'd be cool if he was.
But you don't need
If
to
he
put it
was.
that way. I mean, God,
If they were.
we're just
Senpai.
good friends. That's all.
All right, Bechtel test.
You didn't say your line.
Okay, from
Okay,
now on,
okay.
whenever there's ellipses, we should each say dot. That way, there's 3 dots.
I've just been saying ellipses.
No, he just said dot 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 dot.
Nani? You already said Nani suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she were searching for Nani. Embarrassed, I avert my Nani.
And stare at the chair in the back of the room. Menacing is
Sometimes I
sometimes.
cut.
A person's mysterios are untold even to themselves.
I
And you,
stop.
as someone honest and caring, may
Yes,
uncover
a bit.
feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is,
just a bit.
I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit.
You're giving me too much creep.
And I'm a pretty simple guy. You
Only
know?
edgy and angsty, you know, the normal.
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings.
Hell, I could be
Considering I
Kirito.
have none. You know?
Oh, this is gonna be a fight. We should have gotten the keyboard from Siren before we started.
Eh. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
It's not a compliment, is it?
Nope, not at all. It is what it is.
Actually, we'll be okay.
I just missed all the dialogue. I have no idea
Yep.
what the fuck is happening.
Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Monica, come to the rescue, please.
I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Monica,
Action.
Monica.
Whoosh. Ellipses.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. Dot.
Dotto.
Dota? That's an old game.
Okay, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Monica. No, time passed. After some gut-wrenching time passed next to that emo cunt, Monica calls out to the club room.
You
Don't be so
cunt.
mean. Why don't we share our poems now?
No.
Before
I don't have one.
Before I know it, oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Action. Whoosh.
I want you to die.
Cool.
Tell you what, let's start with Monica.
Why?
Just trust me.
I don't
Action.
like this.
Whoosh.
I don't like where this is going. Hi, senpai!
Have you thought about what you want to submit
for-
perform at the festival?
Why do you keep doing that?
Because
Well-
she's my girl.
But you don't voice girl.
I can though.
But you can't. You don't have voice.
You know what? Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front in front of
Cunts.
yeah.
Yeah, I see you're in a literature club.
Hey, you can't speak at all.
Public speaking.
In more ways than one. But performing in front of I still can't. But performing in front of a bunch of people, ...
I'll have to give it some more thought. ...
Hey, that's
Okay,
the
no
fire.
pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see.
See, look, you're so mean.
That's how I make everyone laugh.
Except not Yuri.
No, even she laughs like that.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. Go back in the fucking footage. You'll find it.
Okay, now we need to in this particular
Cue.
episode off a goofball. Yeah, there you go. You get the fucking.
Let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure.
I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. 1, 2, 3. Dot.
Dot.
Ellipses.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
I
like it,
senpai.
senpai.
Really?
No.
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. If it's cute, why the fuck we get Yuri?
Oh, jeez. Because it hasn't.
No,
happened
no.
yet. It hasn't happened yet.
It kind of makes me think of something
Natsuki would write.
And she's a good writer too.
It's
So
called.
take that as a compliment.
Fuck.
It's called. The new choice happens after the thing has been read. So fuck off.
No, it
doesn't
doesn't.
happen Before.
The CGs always happen before. Actually, we didn't get a CG, but it always happens before the poetry.
Well, last time, no, the first time it was after the poetry.
Was it really?
Yeah.
If you say so.
You
Yep.
positive?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure. I remember that. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel
Silverstein?
Silverstein?
Hey! Dude! That's my dude!
That's me. You fuck what? Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
I recall the name.
Who's the
He's
fuck?
known for telling all kinds of stories with just a few
It's
simple
about
words. Oh, Shel Silverstein! He's the fucking
Dumbass.
I remember him now. I have like 2 books of his.
Yeah.
They were really fun to read.
Who is he?
He's the guy who made like the end of the sidewalk and shit like that.
He's kind of like the less silly Dr. Seuss.
His poems have like a really deep meaning to them, but like they're really weird.
But
and just clunky.
they're still child poems though.
Yeah, like the end of the sidewalk is one of his most famous ones. Dude, he has a whole poem book based on that one poem.
I don't know
I remember
what
one
the
of the
fuck
poems
that
in it is about eating a whale.
I don't know about that one.
But see, the thing is, John is not cultured, and he is not a part of the literature club. So.
I'm not a big fan of poetry mostly.
His poems can be funny, endearing, or even
I love
sad.
poetry.
And sometimes they're only a few lines long. That is true.
They might even feel like they're written for kids.
But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to nobody.
Oh.
I see. I don't see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of.
I connected the dots with that one now. Yeah, I can see that a lot.
Maybe she's not an expert, but
you
you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
poems.
Boom!
They might
Like,
not be.
easy-
They might be
easy
easy
to
to write,
write,
but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway,
I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
I'm gonna go ahead and save before she gives us anything, because I'm afraid.
Sure.
I think Siren has a deep
Alright.
distrust for Monica.
Yeah. Can you fucking blame me?
The lady who knows everything.
There's a lot. Should we just stroll to the bottom and find the last line?
Nah, bro.
No, we need all of it.
Her poem especially are very important. The lady who knows everything.
An old
An old tale tells of a lady. Okay, come on. I've always read her poems at least. I'll stop reading her lines, even though I want to. Wow, I'm getting beat off. Oh! Nut! Okay.
Just read. Read, do it.
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth.
Neck.
Wow. My neck. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought.
42.
And here I am, a feather,
Hitchhiker's Guide.
lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. If you put that hat on, so help me God.
God help him.
That works. Until one day, I didn't see anything, right? Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Ooh, a dry quill.
Ooh.
But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger in the shape of an L on her forehead. In the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her L's, her gaze.
Oh.
The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
I'm afraid of this. I don't like what this could potentially mean.
I know. Oh, I said I thought.
I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Also save your game. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of in my mind, so that's what I wrote about it.
I see. I never really put much thought into it. Am I the only one of the three of us that every time a poem has come up, both of you end up like going, oh man, that's deep, she's talking about this and this sort of stuff, and you end up freaking out because save me, load me, and I'm just over here like, oh, that was nice.
Because I actually appreciate poetry. He kind of does, but
I appreciate poetry because it's lyrical almost, and I love lyrics.
But I make more of not a living, but like I appreciate, I think, literature probably the most out of anybody in this room. Not saying that either of you don't.
I mean, I appreciate literature, just I don't understand any sort. I'm not too keen on the whole deeper meaning stuff.
But John is Simple John.
Yes,
he's Simple John.
There's a reason I don't have some sort of fancy nickname for the channel.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
I was waiting for you guys to be done talking.
Sorry, but in a way, it's almost paradoxical in the fact that we got it in this episode.
Oh,
nice.
That's why I read it. I wasn't trying to take your line. I was just gonna.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Anyways, John, want to give us off this time?
Yeah.
No.
You never give the sign off.
Yeah, because I don't know this shit.
Okay, here. Listen to me. Next episode, you're giving the sign off. Okay, listen to me.
No.
Okay,
listen to me.
Listen closely.
If you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you didn't. We're always open to constructive criticism. Subscribe. Let us know we're doing a good job. And you want to see more of our content, hit that bell. Know when we upload because it's kind of shit right now.
This is not our outro.
This is our outro. This was the first outro we've ever done.
Because you are gay.
You're right. I am.
It's true.
By every means.
I'm straight.
I know you are. That is a topical conversation.
Welcome to America.
For another time. Bye!
Welcome to
This is Siren.
I'm the con man.
I'm John.
And we are Mainstream Underground signing off. We'll see you in the next episode of whatever it is that we gay.
Man, did you hear that giant beep?
Wow, that's a lot of cutting that we just went through. Bye.